Oh, it's our second cook.
Second annual.
Yeah. It's like, oh, get it because it's the beginning of the year. It's our annual. Okay. It's our cook along, guys. Cook along.
All right. We're going to start with a note, an asterisk about the spinach.
Oh, yeah. So a couple people asked if they had to buy, hey, Allie, they had fresh spinach because they do life through fresh. And I love fresh spinach, believe it or not. Joe can't stand spinach, but I love spinach. So I had fresh spinach as well, but I used it because that's how much I love it. So I went and bought some so I could show you guys what to do if you guys have fresh spinach versus
rather than the frozen.
Frozen is what the recipe calls for, frozen spinach. But if what you hate, T-Berry, if what you have is fresh, this is what I did. I took the stems off. I broke them off with my fingers. Okay. I popped it off the back. Then I put them in here. And I put water underneath it. And I just steamed it.
For like not even 2
For
minutes.
about 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. That's it. So it is all the same exact stuff that the frozen spinach is. It's saggy, soft. It's no longer fresh. So the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of fresh or of a frozen spinach or spinach, whatever.
Yeah, just squished out and drained. Thawed and drained.
Can you grab me the a knife from over there, baby?
Yeah. Want a big one?
Yeah. So if you had frozen, fresh, or whatever they're called, fresh spinach, and you go, look, I didn't want to go buy new, so can I use it? Yes. The answer to that question is yes. This was frozen. Can you grab the bag of it, Daddy?
Yeah. Where is it?
In the in the drawer. So this is fresh spinach that was prepared with water underneath it and a vegetable steamer. Okay, I'm sure you could put a little bit of, that was what it was. You could have put a little water in here and just put your spinach in there. I had a vegetable steamer. Now I'm just going to chop it up, and I need 2 tablespoons of it. See all that water? I'm going to take all that water out of it. But this is just a little extra, guys, of
just in case you don't have,
notation.
You might have spinach. So
you might have fresh spinach and you're going,
you don't need the frozen one. It's just easier to thaw it and squish it out and shove it in a tablespoon.
So I'm getting it like this, and I'm gonna wring out
here you go, babe.
A cup or a bowl or something.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hold on, guys. We're getting this.
Ay.
Jeez.
Oh.
Sit down and take a breath. I know it did. Okay, this is the extra water that's in it.
And I'm okay.
I didn't add water. It was the water from the steam. Okay. So the measuring spoons. So now I gotta measure 2 tablespoons.
Really? That's about 2 tablespoons. We're
okay. Good. This is what we're adding to it. It's 2 tablespoons of spinach.
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay. So I'm going to put this for Joe.
That's what this was for.
Oh. I got it. I'll just pour it in there. I'm sorry, baby.
All right.
So I was like, what the hell? Hold on, babe. Okay, so I'm going to dry this off for my honey.
All right.
And then here's his spinach. I wanted to show if anybody had fresh spinach versus frozen. Frozen spinach is what the recipe calls. But I'm telling you guys, it's the same thing. You just got to prepare it now. We prepared it. Done.
All right, we'll get our.
That was just an extra because a couple people did ask me if they have fresh, do they have to go buy some? The answer is no. Use what you got.
All right, here we go. What we got going? I'm sure it's your.
Welcome in, my members. Welcome in.
All right. Now, where's my phone?
Oh, well, how are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna need my phone.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to have it.
I need my phone.
Well, go get the thing.
I'll
go get it.
All right.
I gotta go get the
So, anyways, for right now, we are going to. Hopefully, everybody's got all their ingredients out and measured. Okay, and sitting on the counter, and we'll go over. That's what I want to do is go over the ingredients. And
okay.
So here's Here's all the ingredients. We have the chicken still in the fridge. We'll grab that out.
Hey, Meltdown. Hey, T-Berry. Hey, Allie. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome.
You can like watch this screen if you want while we're doing it. Here's the chicken.
No, I'm gonna go get it.
About a full chicken breast, or
once you guys
one
know,
half of a chicken breast, like, you know.
Once you guys know how to make this, I
About
swear to you, you will
pound,
make it
pound and a quarter.
on a regular. Because you're gonna. I have all those spices. I had some corn in there, and you'll make do with canned corn because you don't have the frozen. And you'll go, oh my God, I have everything. I'm going in the kitchen right now and I'm making them. They are. You almost hate getting full. You hate getting full on it. Okay, go, baby.
All right, let me. I'm going to get to the description here, so I can go through it with y'all and make sure everything is copacetic. I don't even know what I'm doing. Here we go. All right. So now, here, let's go over everything we got and everything we got set up here, and then we're going to go and make sure everything's in order. So we've got 2 tablespoons, and we're going to use half of that, but we'll wait for that into the instructions. So we got 2 tablespoons of oil, and then we've got, next I've got the scallions and the red bell pepper, and then the next I've got the corn, black beans, jalapenos. We have all of we've got chili powder, we got our salt, cumin, everything, all the spices are right here. And then we have our 3/4 cup of Monterey Jack cheese. All right. And then our spinach, of course. So what we're going to do, now, once we got all of our stuff measured out and sitting on the table, we go to the instructions here, and it tells us to use half of this. You use 1 tablespoon of the 2, and then we're going to cook our chicken. All right, so I've got that first, and then after the chicken's cooked and sitting in resting, then we're going to throw this in with the other tablespoon and cook that. All right, and just get it so it's translucent a little bit. Just takes a couple of minutes, and then after we do that, then we'll start adding all the rest of the stuff in. All these corn, beans, jalapenos, and our spices and our spinach can all go in all at once. And then after we're done with that, it says to take it off the heat and then add this. So that's how I have it set up. That's the easiest way to do it, is how you're going to cook it. So you always go over the instructions first and then set up your stuff accordingly. Okay. So I got all this together, and then we've got another setup for our avocado dip. So we're going to go over that real quick.
How's your knee?
No, knee's fine. Knee's fine.
Can I help you with anything?
We've got the mayo. We've got the
sour cream.
No, the buttermilk, and I put the everything just for this will go in together. There's no rhyme, no reason. You can put it all in there all at the same time. Okay, so doesn't matter how you got it set up. Just have it out ready to go. There's mayo, the buttermilk, and we've got the vinegar, the little bit of vinegar in there already. And then we've got the sour cream, avocado, and that's all. We put that all together in the same spot. And then here's our 1/8 of a teaspoon of onion powder, parsley, and salt. And then, hey, you guys, can't you see I'm working here? And then we got pepper, just a pinch of pepper, pinch of, what is it? Oregano or basil?
Yes, baby. No,
what have I got here?
It's dill.
Dill. I'm sorry. Pinch of dill, pinch of pepper, and a pinch. You can use white pepper. It kind of calls for white pepper, but who cares? The pepper's pepper. You'll just see it. But then your pinch of garlic powder.
Thank you, baby.
Okay?
You're so sweet, honey.
So everything goes together in its own little area. Okay? That's what that does. So now let's get cooking.
Those are your ranch spices.
Yeah, those are everything that you see right here. Oops. Oh, shite. Okay. Everything you see right here, these 2 plates, is all for the avocado ranch dip. Okay? All homemade.
And if you guys want to take a shortcut, buy the ranch packet and throw an avocado, do it. Okay. These are homemade ranch avocado dip. and it tastes different. Yes, I've had it the other way. I like knowing that I got the shizzles of what I made.
All right, let's begin. Here we go. We're going to do half of this oil to cook the chicken. And then while we're waiting for the chicken to cook, which takes, probably 5 minutes per side or so, maybe 10 minutes, we will start our avocado dip, and then we'll put it in the fridge. We'll have time enough to put that together because it just takes a few minutes. But we're going to put this in there, and I'm going to salt and pepper this once my oil gets up to a little bit of heat in there. And then we're all set.
Your ranch, baby.
What's that, hon?
Start making your ranch.
All right, I'm going to put the chicken in there. It's fine. It'll cook.
So you put, and then you season it.
Yeah, I'm going to season it. Just salt and pepper. Nothing. Salt and pepper to taste. So I got I think it's about 1.5 pounds. It's like a split breast. You can put more or less if you like a lot of chicken. You can put extra chicken in there if you'd like. That's not a necessity to have exactly the right amount. So we're gonna put this at about medium heat so it doesn't burn up while we're doing other stuff. Cool. That's frying up. You're gonna get some oil on everything. Make sure oil's everywhere. Okay, and then.
Hey, Berkey, Wispy, welcome, everybody.
Salt and pepper is all I'm doing. Well, that's dill weed.
Hello. All we've done up till now, guys, was just Joe reading the ingredients of what it takes. What do you need?
Do we have salt somewhere? Don't we have salt?
Yeah.
All right, well, anyways, we're going to start with pepper.
Right in front of you, Dad.
Where? Oh, right in front of me. I took them down together. So there's pepper to taste. Salt to taste.
Just relax.
So I am. I just slipped out of my hand, baby.
You're just making me nervous.
All right.
I know you want to make sure. He just wants to make sure he's giving you guys the best instructions and not that I don't give a shit, but I just don't give a shit. No, I'm just kidding, you guys.
Pepper and salt both sides. And then we're just going to let that cook, guys. And then in the instructions, it'll of course tell you to take a thermometer and check it out. But we're going to be cutting this all up. So when you think it's about done, cut it in half and then look at it and see if it's done. If it's still pink, just keep cooking. Okay?
What?
No big deal. What?
What? What?
I said in the instructions
I'm
to get
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding.
Oh, ayada. Hey, boom, zap to the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. That stays over there. All right, so chicken's cooking. I'm going to put that, was that medium? I'm edging towards the side of medium low. But
I want to show them the meat.
Oh, okay. Just cooking away.
And you guys can put probably cayenne if you want it spicy. This is a beginning template. If you like cayenne pepper and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, just season your chicken the way you like to, but I like salt and pepper because we got a lot of other stuff going in there.
Yeah, that's true, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, let's keep that in mind as you're cooking along with the chef.
You think I like to do this? So goes to bed. Go back and sit down. Why I oughta.
You're crowding me here. You're crowding me.
Why I oughta.
All right, so while that's cooking, we're going to set you over here for a sec. All right, while that's cooking, we are going to make our avocado ranch.
Hey, MS, welcome in, baby.
All right, what do I want? I'll get one of these. All we're going to do, I got a bowl here with the mayo already in it. I'm just going to add all the wet or basically the wet ingredients and then mix everything up. Everything that's on the list will go in here all at once. Sour cream. Okay, now I'm just going to get this out of my way. And we'll just mix this up, incorporate everything best you can. Like I said, your chicken is on medium to medium low. You want it to sizzle in there, but you don't want to, if you you forget about it for a second. You don't want it, you don't want it on high so it'll burn. But
Thank you, Wispy. I love you, Mama. I'm so blessed to have the greatest friends. I've found great friends here.
Smash any avocado that you have in there as much as you can. If it's chunky, it's not a bad thing. It's no big deal. It's just it'll be good. But I like to smash a lot of the bigger, anything that's huge in there from the avocado.
Chunky's a good thing.
Chunky's all right.
Yeah.
Chunky
I'm not
good.
against chunky, and apparently my man's not against chunky. Chunky monkey. What, Daddy?
I'm just trying to. There's a harder piece in there.
I can do it. I'll do it. As long as you have all the innards in it. Ew, why does that have to sound gross, right?
All right. So just make sure when you get avocados that they're soft, so they smash up real good.
And the way to tell if an avocado's ready, hi,
Hello.
is feel it, and it should be firm, but not.
But you should be able to start denting it with your fingers a little bit without a whole lot of. It can't be mushy, but it can't. If it's hard, you don't want it. You'll have to sit on your counter for a.
I mean, you
week.
ideally want it to be brown, like a blackness to it.
Yeah, on the outside. Yeah.
And then, I mean, to be honest with you, there's no guarantee. A quick way, two things. One, I've heard putting it in flour, like a bag of flour. And then the other one is somebody said you can put it in the fridge and it moves it along. But to keep it is soak it in water. So like say you're not planning to use it for another week, but it's ripe today, stick it in a bowl of water in the fridge.
With everything all without it being out, just
with it still not being cut like this.
Without being cut, just like
so
that.
If it's ripe today, but you're not going to use it for another week, stick this in a bowl of water.
Submerge it
in water and stick it in the fridge. Is this done? Oh, you got to add stuff.
Yep.
Sorry, let me move, Rob. Jeez, I feel like you're just eyeballing me.
Jeez. All right. So we've got all our wet ingredients in there. Just smashed up our avocado in there and mixed it up. And then I'm just going to dump all of our spices that are on the list. Okay. And we just add those together. And we're done with that. And then we just mix all that in there.
Joe's a perfectionist, if you guys have not been able to tell. I'm like, screw it. No, I'm not. I'm kind of like wanting to work for you.
Yeah, I would hope so. I hope you're on my side.
Shut up, Joe.
All right. Now, this is all complete. We are ready to eat that. Now we're just going to put it in the fridge while we cook everything up. Okay?
If you guys like yours runnier, add more buttermilk. If you want it to be a runny dipping sauce, this is just kind of creamy. So do
this has a tendency to get a little more liquefied. It gets thinner. Yeah, it gets a little thinner as you go. But we're going to put this in the fridge and let it set.
We're going to let the flavors marry, as Joe calls it.
Yes.
Right? Quick, kitchen go. I got it.
Yeah.
What was that?
The iPad. Is it broken?
Oh. Nope. Still.
Sure?
Is it broken?
It just fell.
Just shut up. You're so extra, bro.
It just fell off the counter.
Is it broken?
All right. Chicken.
Pollo.
Looking good. The pollo. Word of the day is pollo. I got a nice little sear on that side. Got a little sear on that side. It's looking good. I'm going to cut these at the thickest parts, like in the middle, and we're going to see if it's done. All right. So get my knife. We are going to. This is an old pan, so I'm not going to even worry. I don't worry about it. Cut it at the thickest part, and it's still a little pink in the areas, so we're going to keep on cooking.
Well, show them what you're talking about.
Yeah,
show them. Here we go.
There you go. A little pink in the middle, yeah. So we're just gonna keep on cooking.
Your juices will want to run clear.
But you don't want to overcook it either, so I'm gonna cut this one too at the thickest part that I can find. And this one is just about done. But just about a half a minute or a minute or so on that one, and that one will be done. But now, like I say, we're gonna cut all this up. So that's the best way You don't have to probe it. You know, put a temperature probe in it. You don't have to, you know,
And
guess at it. You don't have to do none of that.
And even if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to fry them, it doesn't matter. The thing is, you have raw chicken juices that you don't want everywhere.
Right.
So even if you are going to cook it later, if you bring it over here, you now have the raw chicken juices here. Then your spoon for your dip or your fork that you're using has raw chicken juices. Ideally, you want to not touch your chicken anymore once it goes in the pan. You know what I mean? Like once your raw chicken goes in the pan, hopefully you don't touch it again till it comes out and ready to cut. You wouldn't want to get some raw chicken over on the counter, chop it up.
Yeah,
you got raw juices. Yeah, it's raw chicken is just deadly. Deadly. And I'm not joking. I mean, I joke about a lot of things always. It is deadly.
But she's the first one to
say
when I'm barbecuing chicken and 2 minutes into cooking the chicken, she's going, is it done yet?
So what I want to make sure you guys understand is if you don't cook it completely and it drips over here, your spoon, your plate, your cup, anything where that juice falls to, you are now having raw chicken juices. So it will kill somebody. I don't know how else to tell you.
You can make it sicker. Yeah.
You can kill them.
You could kill someone.
So,
like Gordon,
in all honesty, my brother and my son are 100% like, I mean,
done.
Very much like a lot of times you're even having spoiled something. Even if I don't want to say it like this because everybody's gonna make it. If you ever have a little bit of the runs or something, you're actually got a small touch of food poisoning. You just don't realize that.
Yeah, you don't know why.
That you ate had a little bit of bacteria in it. And that's only because my brother and my son have said people in their culinary school, they have trained, like people don't even realize when you're getting it that you're just like, oh, my stomach is upset from this, or you shouldn't have a stomach upset from it.
All right, here's the chicken, and this super thick part, it's like folded on itself. So, and then I looked at it, and it's still pink inside. So I just kind of pulled it apart and then opened it up and let it cook that pinker middle side. It doesn't matter at this point because we're going to cut it all up. We just want it all cooked and all safe. Doesn't matter how many times you check, just check. There's areas that are not cooked on that piece.
So, it's still pink.
Still pink.
Joe, don't drip it. What the hell are you doing? I just said don't bring juices.
Like,
oh my
God. Just shake your chicken, whether it's done or not. Just give it a good shake all over the place.
It's like just flapping like a piece of
Dangle your chicken over the rest of the good food.
I'm dead, bro. Oh, shit.
I got this all in little chunks. It's all good because we're gonna just chop it in, rough chop the crap out of it.
Good Lord, you guys! I'm about to send this man to the moon. I'm like, don't, and then Joe's like, look. I cannot. My stomach hurts. You guys, we literally were at. It takes longer for us to buy groceries because we're buying even just 5 or 20 things. We have to stop. Joe's back hurts, his knee hurts. He has to go for his MRI on Monday, so keep prayers for that. But what I was saying is that it literally took us almost 3 hours to get out of the store.
And we're gonna cut up our chicken.
We were like walking in the house going, oh my God, we are like,
so
how the heck are we gonna pull it together? The poor dogs were like, step aside, dogs, step aside.
Yeah, we'll do parts of it first. Yeah, all right. We'll do this part first.
Sorry, it was funny. Thank you, Allie. Yes, we are going, and I'm
just rough chop all over. It doesn't need to be uniform.
Yep.
Nothing.
It's just gonna be cut.
Just cut it up into little, roughly the same shape, size pieces. Or same size at least.
Good, Milton. I'm glad you're cooking along. I hope other people are cooking along too. It's fun, y'all. It's really, really fun. There's no it has to be perfect squares. I'm telling you, when it goes in the little tortilla, you can't even tell what the shape is.
Chop, baby. Doesn't matter. Make them small so it goes further if you need to. If you don't have a lot of chicken, you know what? Chop it up smaller. It'll go further throughout the whole,
I mean,
stuff.
when we took it, we've had quite a few cookouts or gatherings where we took this. One pack of tortillas, because once you cut it, you guys, it's 20 little halves. 20. Bro, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a nice little appetizer.
It's a nice platter. You can take a nice platter for what the. Okay, I'm going to add this up. I told you I was going to add it up before we went live. Dang it. The beans were 1. The corn was 1.
Rough chop.
2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Keep it all together.
I'd say under $10. That's what the items costed. Under $10, what everything costed.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Yeah, we're blessed. We're blessed that we're
Okay.
how do I say that?
I'm gonna put this in a little bowl.
We're blessed. My mom has always been very frugal about if you don't need it, what's a shortcut
I'm just
on
gonna put it in a little bowl just to set it aside for now, because we gotta cook some veggies. But
and I'm just
we're
glad
not done
that
chopping yet.
she's showed me like, hey, why buy it like this when you can like I could probably look
Okay, there's our
like you
stuff.
guys,
I'm gonna set that aside. We're gonna chop the rest of it.
you guys 2 tablespoons of red pepper. I was so irritated that I was gonna buy a whole red pepper. I was honestly considering using roasted red peppers as a jar. Because of the cost of a red pepper, you
and
guys.
all your good stuff is right in there still. That is all goodness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna chop this up real quick.
And that's another thing. If you guys don't like black beans, omit it, guys. For the longest time, I didn't want to try it because it had black beans. And then Joe goes, just try it once. Honest to God, didn't even notice it in there. And I was like, oh my God, all this time I was scared to try it. Just for sake of give it a shot with everything.
Are you down here by yourself, little girl?
Daddy, don't get mad at Sissy.
She is going to get pow-powed.
Give her a piece
Naughty,
of
naughty.
chicken.
Pow-pow-pow-pow-pow.
Give her a piece of chicken.
No. No. You shut her door. She needs to go up there.
Oh, Sissy, come on. I'll put you
Rough
up.
chop.
There you go, sis.
Just chop it up, guys. Take your time.
Anything I can do to help you?
No, I think I'm going right into sauteing some of the veggies as per our instructions.
Okay.
So we've taken half of the oil, put it in for the chicken. We just cooked our chicken. While our chicken was cooking, we made our dipping sauce, and that's in the fridge. So plenty of time to do everything.
That dipping sauce is so damn good.
The dipping sauce is really good, you guys. But we'll put this all in the bowl. Ready to rock and roll here. All right. There's all our chicken off to the side. Just sitting there looking pretty.
Bebe comes down and goes, what? You guys are giving what?
Now, here's all of our... Sorry for the moving around here. But here we go. We're going to put the rest of our oil in here. We're going to put the back to about medium.
Show them all the remnants in the pan. Let me give it some.
Oh, I got to put it on light. There we go. RV life. So get it back to about medium. Heat that up a little bit. And then we're going to put our oil in. Rest of our oil. And then once the oil gets hot a little bit, we're going to put our scallions and our red peppers in. And we're just going to saute them for a minute.
Can I show them anything?
Sure, go ahead.
You guys, look at the remnants in the pan. There's this, like, all that little char stuff. That is going to bring those vegetables another flavor versus just an empty pan with just oil. That's why it's important to use the same pan.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't get a napkin and wipe that out.
And that's another reason I shut the heat off, because I didn't want it to burn in there while I was explaining things to you guys and cutting up the chicken. So we took the heat off so it didn't burn all that good stuff. And then now we're heating it back up to saute everything. All right. We're almost ready to rock and roll.
Get it, boy.
Okay, so we got our oil in, getting hot. It's hot. Here we go with our scallions and red bell pepper.
Ricky.
And it's sizzling, so we know it's nice and hot for us, hot enough.
Wispy. Will you give me a piece if I give you puppy eyes too?
All right. So let's do this. Let's just saute these little suckers. Mixing up, scrape off the bottom of all that stuff that we cooked the chicken with. Scrape it off the bottom. Let it join the vegetables.
And you guys, there's water in the vegetables, so it's gonna release its own like condensation to pull the rest of the remnants on the pan. You know what I mean? If you think like, well, how do I scrape it off? The vegetables have their own moisture in it that while it's sautéing, it's pulling it off.
Okay, look at our veggies looking good.
KCG, welcome in, love.
Ooh, zoomed in. There's our veggies looking mighty fine. Only takes a couple of minutes. That's all you want. No big deal. All that stuff scraped off the bottom. Okay. Medium heat. Saute them little babies. We're good to go. That's all it takes. Okay. Medium heat. Saute. So now we're just going to add everything in here. And just a note, when you get to your spinach, you have to incorporate that. And it takes a little stirring to break that, especially the stuff that you got that was frozen in the little box. That stuff is it tends to stick together and stay clumpy. You want to just kind of spread it out and get a lot of spinach everywhere, so everything has spinach.
You'll see little pieces of green. That's the only thing. I mean, that's what you should see, I should say. And the jalapenos he added in there, you guys.
Jalapenos.
We put 3 tablespoons. That's only because we want extra heat.
Yeah, we want an extra
If you guys don't want no heat, don't put jalapenos at all. We want it. I mean, they cost like 24 cents for 3 large ones. So we were like, what are the chances we're going to use it? Guess what? For 25 cents, it's an easy, like, spicy versus buying chalupa. What's that stuff called?
I don't know, honey. I haven't been paying attention.
Different hot sauces like chalupa or
Cholula.
Is that what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Joe likes heat with a lot of his stuff.
See how this spinach tends to like to stay together, so you just got to stir it all around and get it all to. And I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit to about just below medium. So
yes, MS, you can substitute the red peppers. You can substitute it for yellow or
green
orange peppers.
This just makes it colorful.
I don't know if I personally would do green because green pepper has such a distinct flavor, and yellow and
a little
orange
more mild, right?
And red are a little bit more on the sweeter side. So if you don't have the green or if you don't have the red, easy yellow, orange easily can be replaced.
All right.
Thank you for asking that
now
question.
That I've gotten all my spinach all the way around, I'm going to add up all of my spices that I have ready here. Okay, just shake them in. And we, for a minute, are golden.
Make sure you guys hit the like. If you guys could remember to do that, I'd appreciate it.
And then you're just going to cook this for another 5 minutes or less, just to cook them spices into all the veggies that you got.
And you can use Monterey Jack if you want it extra spicy. We have
pepper jack, you mean?
Pepper Jack. We use Monterey Jack. So if you want to use pepper jack because it gives it a little spice, the white cheese that you guys normally don't know other than mozzarella, that's the what's it called? Monterey.
Monterey.
That's the Monterey Jack cheese.
Just a white cheese, yeah.
It's a white cheese. It honestly is like a creamy. I don't know. What does it taste like, babe?
It's just creamy, it's a mild.
It's almost like a creamy cheddar.
It's got a little bit smooth, or it reminds you of mozzarella, but it's not. It's got more of a cheesy flavor rather than how mozzarella is like a clean flavor.
Yeah,
It's got all I can think of is cheesy. So we got we're cooking give our vegetables and our spices a little time to cook. Now we cook, or I put all of our chicken in there that we just had off to the side. Just incorporate that. And then that'll be probably
Literally,
just a minute or two like this.
I literally almost put Wispy, I love your bushes.
Oh my God. It didn't look like we were making a lot, but it makes a
my
lot once you get that
God. I
chicken
better
in
not.
there. But
Ooh, you
just
love
gonna-
Monterey. I've never had it before, Wisp, other than this recipe. I had never had it before.
just mix everything up so it's nice and even.
I know, Allie. How
Okay,
embarrassing.
well, we're just going to cook that for another minute or so on the medium to just on the lighter side of medium.
And the recipe does call for 3/4 of a cup. We ended up just shredding, and then it ended up being 3/4.
It's 3/4. This is a cup.
A
This
full
is a cup. This is 3/4 of a cup, basically. So if you want more, put more in.
Yes, guys, this is your recipe.
And then once this incorporates pretty nicely with everything, which is fine right now, then in another half a minute.
And if anybody forsakes of knowledge,
now
2 tablespoons of the jalapenos was about 1 jalapeno. The cheese, we got a 1 8-ounce package and an 8-ounce what's that thing called? An 8-ounce block.
Yeah.
And we did about 1/4 of it.
Yeah.
So if for sakes of
shush.
This is what we did. It was like maybe half of it. It was an 8-ounce, and we shredded half of. Oh, you guys can't see. There we go. It would have been 8 ounces. We did half of it. So just if you're like trying to figure out how much, like you could make another meal if you buy this. Just count on at least half of it's going to be needed for this recipe.
Yeah.
Ooh, that better have a little bit of that.
Hey now.
All
right.
On.
We're gonna mix this up one last time.
Ay, como
Cooking up nicely.
What, Daddy?
I said it's cooking up nicely.
Ooh, está picoso.
And you don't have to worry at this point, if it's gonna burn or anything. It's with all these veggies in there and the water and stuff in there, it's not gonna burn. And all this time we're just sitting around. Now I'm gonna shut off the heat completely. Okay? No more heat. Heat is done. You take your 3/4 of a cup and just pop it all in.
Pop it.
Pop it. But pop that in and then just start stirring. And it's going to get all like stringy and cheesy. Okay?
It's going to hold together. That's what that does.
Yeah,
it gets nice and pliable.
Yeah.
Commander, she gave us a heads up on like how to do pupusas. And Commander was saying if you're trying to do cheese filling, microwave the cheese a little bit. And that's basically where melting the cheese a little bit so the filling stays together. So great advice that she had given us, and we do it. I mean, we're gonna make. Do I tell them everything we're gonna?
And you just got to really stir and kind of press through the cheese to make sure everything gets cheese.
And if you put more cheese,
because it gets sticky.
Who's gonna stop you? The damn cheese police?
No,
come on.
They won't. They won't stop you for such a small infraction.
They usually let you do that.
They'll just let you go with a warning.
You're so stupid.
So don't worry about the cheese, people.
For her, the fine's not too high. You actually get one.
Yeah, it's doable. Little probation time is up. That's it. So go crazy with the cheese.
A warning, and then they'll let you on your way.
Yeah, a little slap on the wrist.
I mean, it will hold you up for a few days.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a dad joke. Now you're into dad joke territory.
Joe, you know what?
But just squish. What?
Squish.
No, I'm squishing.
I'm squishing too.
No, you're just stealing. They'll get you for that. They will. But yeah, if you just check out the cheese, kind of smash through it, see if you got a big block of white. You want to just, smoosh it around while it's still nice and warm, so it just keeps incorporating throughout the whole dish. You don't want to. You're not gonna die if you get a big block of cheese.
You might. Somebody might, bro. What do you mean you're not gonna die?
Don't choke on your cheese.
Okay, here's a heads up with the tortillas.
And we are incorporated, y'all.
You want to microwave them for about 15 or 20 seconds just so they're pliable. You want to make sure when.
I just want to show them the stringiness. That's what it looks like. It just gets a little stringy from the cheese. And you are done cooking right now for this part.
Okay, guys. Your tortillas should do this without cracking. If it doesn't do that, it's going to crack. You need to microwave it.
Yeah, and
so
we're suggesting that if you're going to microwave, if your tortillas are not pliable enough, microwave like 1 or 2 at a time, and then fold them up, and then do the next 1 or 2. Microwave the next 2, and then do those. Just because you don't want to microwave all of them and then have them come out here, and after they've been microwaved, they can get hard.
Because they will harden.
They will harden.
Once you microwave them, they will harden if you leave them sitting out.
Yeah, so just do 1 or maybe 2, and just pop them in.
Here's your tortillas. A tip. Okay, here's a tip. Grab a wet paper towel and wrap it like that. Okay? Basically, obviously, if it's wet, it's going to steam. You're not going to drench your paper towel, but you want to wet it. The reason we're wetting it is because you want, if these tortillas are very pliable, we won't have to worry. But I still want to show you because everybody's stores are different. So we're going to do, these right now.
Get out of here
I'll do 4,
now.
so. And I'm going to do it for 15 seconds.
Oh my God!
Daddy.
You keep putting it on the edge, baby.
Because it needs to be charging.
Oh,
we don't have a charger.
Where did you have it?
It's in the wall.
It was over here.
Okay, the charger hole is right there.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna mic this, and I'm gonna start it for 20 seconds. Okay, guys. The best thing I can tell you, I was picking out the tortillas. This is what the outside looks like. Flour tortillas. Home style. 10 seconds, 20. Okay.
We're not even ready.
I know. I'm just showing them. Okay, guys. That's the main thing. It only went for 5 seconds.
Yeah, we're good. We can start making those well.
I know.
My wife knows everything.
I do, Daddy. I do.
Whatever.
This is what they look like. There's various people that sell them. These say flour tortilla. There's home style. There's ones that just say flour tortillas. There's some that say, your best bet is don't get the small ones because you're going to get this and you're going to wrap it up and you're going to cut it in half. So if you start with a very small tortilla, it's going to be a very small tortilla. I mean, you're going to eat it more like an egg roll. Yeah, ideally, you're supposed to cut it at an angle and set them on a platter. That's why they bring them out to the table, set up like they're pointed on one side. Joe will show you that part. But that's what I'm saying. Get the full size, not a burrito one, the full size tortilla.
Normal tortilla.
Normal tortillas. I'm going to move out of the way so you can wrap, okay?
All right.
Okay, go.
All right, here we go. Now I'm going to just set up my, here. Just, you wanted this about, 350, 375. So we're going to stuff. You can up towards me if you want.
Oh, I was going to put it down there.
We're talking, me and the gang.
We're talking.
So I'm just going to put the probe in there just because I'm a stickler for keeping it, not too hot.
Yes, he is.
You don't want it to not cook, and you don't want it to get dark and brown immediately.
Hey, so, Halloween baby, welcome.
Just get your oil started, okay? And we're just going to heat that up. And while that's heating up, like I said, get it to about 350, 375 should be okay still. And at this point, we're going to wrap these babies up, okay? Once we wrap them, you can freeze them. After you wrap them and take a toothpick and make sure that they don't come undone. And that's what you run the risk if you do them fresh and you roll them up, put the toothpicks in, and then you put them in your oil. You run the risk of having them unfold or whatever. And you don't want that. So you got to really, if you're going to do them fresh.
Joe cooks with a thermometer in the oil at all times because it's supposed to be 375 degrees oil. The reason you don't put it in there at 200 is because your tortilla will
just soak it up.
Yep, it will soak up all the oil. Yeah. Somebody asked if that's a thermometer in the oil.
Yeah, that is a thermometer in the oil. And then I got a little Insta-Read like a in-series thermometer. I got it plugged in here, and then this little thing
thank you, Grateful.
right there is the little probe that's hooked into this, and that's just telling me how hot I am. I'm about 156 at the moment. So that's what I do. I just like to keep it around there. You can use the the wooden spoon trick. Stick it in there. If it boils, if it bubbles around in this,
that's ready to fry.
You're ready to fry.
That's how Mexicanos were taught.
Yeah.
That's just Mexicanos.
Heard it all before. But anyways, we're just going to heat this up, and then while we're heating that up, we're going to roll our little doohickeys together here. Here, let's get you back over here.
Doohickey. Hey, Mac, welcome in, love.
And you might want to.
Good. Make them, guys. I want to see.
Get either a rack or a plate, and either put paper towel on your plate, so when you're done frying, you can let them drip off the oil onto something. We're doing it on a rack, with a little parchment paper in there, whatever. And this is generally better than it doesn't sit in the oil onto the paper towel. But if you have paper towel and a plate, that's all you need, and then just let them drip off into the plate and the paper towel. So we're just gonna do that here. I got that prepared, and if you don't have it prepared, you can, like I said, just grab a plate and some paper towel, and you're all good to go.
Allie, this also is a thermometer. It does the same thing.
Yeah, you don't have to have an electronic.
You don't have to have a digital one. This you can put on the edge of it, and it shows your temperature gauge right there. Yep. These probably cost about $8.99 or $9.99. They're a little bit cheaper than the digital one. The digital one Joe's had.
That's probably only $12 itself. 15 maybe?
I think it's about 20
Was it 20?
But he uses it for we smoke out in the smoker.
Yeah. I use that one because I can poke it in the meat and put the meat in the smoker, and then I can keep the thing outside the smoker and watch the temperature of the internal of the meat.
So
that works out really good.
The quart on it comes out, and on top of the smoker, Joe can read the numbers.
Yeah, just like this here. Watch. Just take it. All I have to do is just poke this part into the meat, and then let it sit in there. And then this has got, it's super long, so I can just put this on outside the door. Sets out. Yeah, you shut the door and you just set this on top of your smoker or whatever on the table.
This actually goes into say we're making candy or the peanut brittle
or
the oil. You can just stick it in there. Joe just likes the digital one, and they're all the same. They work well. My mom has always said, get the back of your spoon. If you dip it in and it bubbles around it, your oil is ready to fry. My daughter-in-law, who's Cambodian, she was taught that when you're making or frying egg rolls or whatever, this is just how cool the difference of cultures are. She was shown you grab a chopstick and you put your chopstick into the oil and it will bubble around. Because we were over at her house and she was saying, oh, is the oil ready? And she grabbed a chopstick and she put it in there and she goes, yeah, it's ready.
Bamboo works just
as good. And I just thought, well, we don't use bamboo.
No, I mean, bamboo works just as good.
My mom has showed us our wooden spoons that we use.
The Mexicans ain't so special.
Yes, we are, Mom. He's a monster. Oh, you get to watch him kick his ass every live.
Get back up there. Why do you keep coming down?
Mom, we are special. Joe just doesn't realize.
Bailey's being a good girl.
Which is shocking in itself.
All right, let's get to making some of these, baby.
Come on, Daddy, get going.
All right.
All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. Hold on, y'all. Whiskey, he's going to get his ass kicked, and y'all going to watch that shit. Telling me
people
I
are
special.
Heating up the damn, you know what I mean? And then make sure you don't go over, 350, 375. You don't want to go too much hotter.
Make sure you
can probably go up to even 400, but you just kind of keep it around 350, 375.
Make sure your annoying neighbor isn't there.
And then once it gets up to temperature, you can lower your heat so it kind of maintains that for a minute. And you don't have to worry so much about the temperature falling by putting your egg rolls in there, because they're not, they're kind of warm. They're not cold from the freezer.
But when you freeze them.
Yeah, freezer.
Go ahead.
Yeah, normally I would freeze all these, and I make these a day before, freeze them all, and then just pop them in hot oil when you're ready to cook them up. And they take a little bit longer. You got to do it at a lower temperature, like 325, because you got to heat. All you're doing is heating the inside. You just got to make sure the inside is heated up. and then the outside will, you know, it can get too brown if you don't, if you have it too high.
So I suggest eat them on the same night you make them.
You just got to toothpick the crap out of them.
Why would you want to freeze them? You went through all this work. Don't you want to?
All right, all right.
Don't you want to?
Now you're just complaining. Now you're just complaining.
I'm just saying.
You're just complaining.
What is that?
Stop stealing. You're not even tinking anymore.
Oh,
I don't even know you anymore.
Because I always say that to you. Who are you?
Who are you?
Tink.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Let's go.
This is probably one of the main ones that I love eating.
I know. It's good stuff.
It's like you could eat the bowl right there.
So I'm gonna microwave my tortilla.
Don't microwave it.
Huh? No? You don't think so?
That's good.
Think it's good? All right. These are pretty soft. So we're just gonna.
They're home style, Joe. Hold on.
You're just gonna take your mixture, and this is kind of you know, trial and error on how big you can go.
How big a scoop you need.
How big of stuff. So we're starting out about that much.
Here you go, baby.
All right, thank you. So now we're just going to.
I suggest using a spoon because then you kind of go, okay, it can be that full, or it can be
just so you're kind of consistent.
If you do with a rubber spatula, I guarantee you're going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, this one's pretty big actually, but we're just going to take it up on the sides and just roll it over, tuck the sides,
almost like the way you wrap a burrito.
Yeah, just keep folding so it stays within there. Tuck it in, keep it tight. And
this isn't like a flauta. This one you truly need a toothpick.
Yeah, you need toothpicks for that. And they didn't see anything I did? Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. So now I just take as many toothpicks as it needs to shut this thing up and keep it shut. And then
shut it
just
up.
Go in and
like a sewing.
Yeah,
you're going to sew. You're going to go in and then up.
All right, and then we're going to do the other side too because I don't want any of that to come undone. So I go down into it and then kind of pull up through there and let it come back up slowly.
And FYI, who cares if you put two? You're going to remove them when it comes out.
You just don't want it to undo itself because we're doing them fresh. They'll have a tendency to want to open up. When they're frozen, it's just like once you still do this, but once they're frozen, you just dump them in there and they will stay the exact shape that you put them in there. But it doesn't have to be pretty because you're going to pull all these out. Okay, so number one is done. Our oil's up to about 336. I'm going to turn it down a little bit just so it slows down the process.
I know, Wispy, you sounded so like we're going to shut this up.
And that was a good amount that I put in there.
Yeah.
Now that she's giving me the spoon, I have no idea how much I got to put in there now. So
shut up, Joe.
She thinks she's helping.
Shut up. You're so dramatic.
You steal any more, I'm going to slap your little patty.
To be honest with you, if it was me cooking, I would just do them like this and dunk. But Joe always wants an appearance. Yeah. He wants it to look pretty.
Here we go again. We'll do it on an angle here so you can see. Just kind of roll them up.
Sides.
And then.
Back.
Pinch it.
Grab it with your finger. It's okay.
And then just kind of roll it till the bottom part, this part hits the bottom, and then kind of punch it in, tighten it in.
Yep.
And then these flaps here, they have a tendency to go out and be beyond. So just kind of roll it in a little bit so it's like that.
Take your time, guys. Yeah. We can wait. We don't need, tight. If anybody's doing it right now, we don't have to go to the next step. We can just take our time with it.
Keep it tight.
Do your step. If you need help, ask me what you need. So
then we're just gonna, even right now, there's a couple of places that look like they could open up. So I'm just gonna open that bag up.
And it may even be that you have to put less filling.
Yeah, a little less filling.
If your tortillas are smaller and it's not able to close, put less.
Make sure that your ends are like folded in, like I showed you, so nothing starts falling out at all. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to stick down on an angle, pull back up so it starts coming back up through the both sides. I'm going to use one for this side. Go down and then go down and then come back up. Okay. There you go. Two of them. Just kind of needling it in there, sewing it in there, just like you're doing a sewing machine. So
You guys start thinking about what we want to do for next month's cook along. We do one a month for the members. Y'all decide. It's up to y'all.
Not much. I did rinse my hands off. We have little wipies.
No,
over there.
Allie, it's really Allie,
Yeah.
it's let me be honest with you. It is difficult, but it's doable. And it only means practice. That means like taxes. The first time I started doing taxes, I was petrified to do the basic 1040 easy. Then all of a sudden I'm now doing the more I did, the more I did, the more I did. Before I knew it, I was able to do business owners, retired taxpayer. Like it's a matter of getting used to it, like pushing it in and when to tighten it and how tight to roll it. The only way, this is what I would tell myself, the only way you're going to get better is by doing it. We did the lives pretty naturally. It wasn't difficult for us or scary for us because I love cooking. Joe loves cooking, but the only way you're going to get better at wrapping it is by practicing them.
Okay. And we're at 380. Turn that down a little bit. So that got up to about 380, and but I turned it down already. Oh, I turned that down already a little bit just because I knew I was on high heat. It was at 330, and now it's at 380 because I turned it down to about medium to this towards medium high, and then it slowed it down. But 380 is a little hot, but it'll be fine because all you're doing is browning this. Your insides will be warm enough to chow down on. Once this is the color you want it, the insides will be, they just got to be warmed up because everything's cooked. So let's do one more.
If I could take anything, that's what I could say right now is what Wispy just said. Take your time. It's not a race.
Not a race.
It's, you know what? Do it in the afternoon when there's nobody hungry, nobody's waiting. I know when you have hungry kids or a hungry man, yeah, you feel like almost rushed to finish it. But do it when there's nobody there, so nobody's going to be watching. When there's nobody looking, nobody waiting with a hungry belly because you feel bad that you have to unwrap it again. Take your time and enjoy the learning. I promise you the best part of cooking is not having rules for yourself.
Yeah. So here's your little pile that I just, squashed together, just make it a little candy bar in there. Okay. And then I just roll up the sides, and then I reach down here and I squish it together, pinch here, and then I roll it over.
And honestly, once the tortilla is fried inside of the dip, it's so good.
And then I like to roll these ends over a little bit more.
You better get upstairs right now.
So it closes it up better.
Move
Pinch
it.
it together.
Move it. Move it.
Okay. Like these flare out. Because if you rolled it up now, they'd be way out here. Okay.
Wait, let me show them again. It'd be way out where?
Yeah, if you rolled them up, they'd be way out here. So that's not very, that's not going to hold together very well.
And the innards could, with the hot oil, bust out.
So we're just going to fold that in. Fold this in so it stays within the burrito area there. And then keep it tight. Keep it pinched. And then just roll it. And then pick it up. Everything's nice and tight. All right, we can probably fry these up.
Do a couple more. And you know what? Like I said on the strawberry crack live, my mom was very serious. She wasn't mean, mad, or ugly. She was serious baker. And for me, my personality, I know I did taxes. I worked at an accounting firm. We did business, like people that owned businesses would come and drop off their payroll. Like I worked in that. It doesn't seem like it because of my personality, but that's what the difference is have a good time. Feel like whatever I make, it's better than me not making it. What, you need help, baby? Oh, here, I'll do some. I'm going to do one without it.
Cramp. Sorry, guys.
He's got a cramp on the side of his ribs. So
I just need something
let me
right.
show you guys. Watch, I'm not going to be able to do it, bro. And I'd be like, ah! See how different me and Joe are? Like, he's all serious, and I'm like, what's up, Daddy?
Here.
All right. I would even maybe put a little more cheese. I don't want, like you want. Put a straw for me, Daddy.
Little straw.
Por favore.
Where are your straws?
Skinny it up.
up
This
here.
is my version of it.
Yeah, I gotta reach over you
Go ahead, Dad.
to get you a straw.
Can you imagine if you dropped the whole tray?
Oh God.
Skinny it up. This is my tip. Make it skinny.
Oh yeah.
Slide it in, and then
That's right in front
see. I bring mine all the way in. See my sides. Then I grab this with my thumb and I bring it in, and I just kind of
tuck it in as you go.
Tuck it in as I go. See, mine's a little bit shorter than Joe's. Let me try again. Oops, let me go back. Okay, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna start it from here, and I'm gonna go up and over there, and then I'm gonna go on the other side. We're just two different people. We do ours differently. I've made burritos probably my whole life, so it's kind of easy for me to know how to bend and fold the tortilla. And then when you put this in, just go in and up. Wait, getting go. Where did it go? There you go, guys. Okay. That's my version of it. Everybody does it different. You could have a girlfriend over right now and you guys making them, and she's going to have different ones than you. All right, let's fry. That's the best part, guys. Have girlfriends over and have fun with it. Either a glass of wine, a glass of sweet tea, make jokes and goof off. If I lived in Canada, I promise you I'd be visiting my Berkey and I'd be visiting my Wispy on the weekends, and we would make different desserts and different foods. We'd be grilling out. I would enjoy so much cooking with my friends. I don't think there's ever been a time that I have been a very serious person, ever. Literally, my first husband said, I was just hoping that maybe you would like grow up at some point. And I was 29 or 28. And I'm like, bro, this is me. If I haven't grown up by now, this is it. Like, I don't take life seriously. I laugh about 99.9% of things. I joke and laugh about most everything. I try to look at things optimistically. I have my dad's anniversary that's coming up in about a week and a half. It does hang over my shoulder of a little bit of sadness. But for me, my dad is in a great place. He's dancing with the King of Kings. I could only dream to have be in a place so beautiful like my dad's in right now. So I try to look at it. I miss him. I miss the memories. But at the end of the day, I know he's in a fabulous, beautiful, glorious place, having the beautifulest time where he's at. So he's with my brother. There's things about that I have to put my brain and not see it like sadly. I choose to see life bright and exciting and happy. So I'm gonna drop them. How are you doing, Daddy? Still working on it?
Just let that cool down a little bit.
Okay. Drink some water, sugar. I love you guys. I do. I love you guys. You guys have helped me a lot. You guys have given me a not just a purpose, but like an excitement of it. I love knowing that I'm helping people learn. Honestly, I probably get weekly, I get about probably 3 to 5 emails that say me and my daughter haven't never cooked together, and we cooked 3 meals this past month, or me and my husband cooked together the other day, or me and my kids are making this week. I love knowing that there are families, couples, and family units being brought together. That makes my whole I love being a leader at our church when I was a leader at our church, but for me, it makes my purpose so much more here. Knowing that, I love being a leader at our church. I loved it. I loved it. But knowing that I'm touching people's lives that didn't used to do things, now they do things. I can't even describe in words the heartfelt tears that come down knowing that people are doing things that they didn't do before. So I just try to be I just try to be positive about what we have. Yeah, when me and Joe or when you guys are struggling, you know, grab your cooking and go in the kitchen and start experimenting. Take your frustration out, or if you have a disagreement with someone, go in the kitchen and start cooking something, bake something, cook something, get your brain on other spots. Okay, baby, we're ready.
All right.
Ready, guys? See how it's bubbling? If it, I want to show. If it's not doing that, then you're take it out. Don't put it in there because if it just goes in there and does nothing, it's gonna soak it up like a sponge. See it? You want it to do that. Joe's scared. I'm not. I make Joe nervous. I love that.
All right.
Cabroncito, mi amor. Ay, I'm so excited.
Now we just cook them till they're the right color that you want.
Because everything inside's done. You're not like you have to. But this is what we were talking about. Do you see this right there? It's bubbling. It's ballooning out. If that had not been secured, that balloon out would possibly have been the fillings. We'd have a bean. Because trust me, we've seen it before. There's a bean and there's a piece of corn floating around.
And it'll be, there's moisture in the vegetables.
We didn't have
so it'll pop and
we didn't have
all over the place.
we didn't have toothpicks, but I was like, let's just try to do it without it, and nope, it doesn't work.
I had a horrible cramp in my back. It was bad.
Really?
Yeah. It was like
Can I show you the thing, or did you want?
Don't go for it.
Hold on, y'all. You can see it little by little getting golden.
Yeah. Edges will get golden. And you're just looking for a good color. You want it to kind of cook the tortilla, a little bit on the inside, if you can. So you're gonna
see how they're getting golden right there.
Wait till they get nice and brown, and then you can,
Yeah,
because you don't want them, a gummy.
No.
Shut up! It's so bad.
You're looking at me like you're going, oh, she wants instructions.
Shut up.
Let me back it up.
Yeah, we're at about 365 on the.
Ooh.
But they're getting.
Watch your arm, Daddy.
Golden. Okay. That's all you want is nice color, because everything's cooked in there, and you're just cooking them to make them look nice and pretty, and give that tortilla a nice cook. All you're doing, basically cooking the tortilla. It don't take long.
It don't take long.
Edges will, of course, be a little more done than the rest. But flipping around. Okay. When they get to the color you want them, then we're going to put them on our little sheet over there. That sheet. Everything. But we're almost there on a few of these. Get the right color. And brown. A little golden brown.
Doo-doo brown. Little doo-doo brown.
Yeah.
Joe, you don't even know who that is,
I
you?
have no idea what you're saying.
I love it.
But I'll agree with you.
Me and Joe are like complete opposites.
Just about there, y'all.
Here's your little
Okay,
dip, getting it
careful,
ready.
y'all.
And you guys, if your dip is not runny enough for you, add a little more milk or buttermilk to make it thinner. If you want it, drizzle it on top versus dipping it. If you're taking them to an event, I probably would drizzle it on top so people don't dip them. But you never know. Bring a little plate. People can put them on their plate and then dip it on their own
Don't
plate.
forget to shut your oil off after you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, this is it, guys. I'm going to grab a little bowl, Daddy, from up there.
And then just let them sit. They're going to be really hot. And then you can
But every
let
once
them cool down a little bit to the touch so you can cut them. And then we're going to cut them on a bias and then plate them up.
Is there a bowl up there, Dad?
A bowl?
A dish to put this.
No, they're all used.
Hey.
Get to work.
Hey. Okay.
What are you going to do? Just cut two and put them on the plate?
So we can.
Yeah. And then get a little.
Get
Get your dang dish.
Get your dang dish.
We're going to take the.
You guys, did you wait?
What?
Did you guys see my this? Stop it, man. Those are my baby grandson's little hands. What a pretty baby. Bless grandma. I love it so much. Hey, Bama G. Sorry, I saw a name.
I'm gonna put these down here so we can cut them. All right. Fine and dandy.
Fine and dandy.
I just put them down on, took them off the rack and put them on there so I can cut them on our bias.
Because he loves serving it looking pretty, and I
And
love
then we're just going to take.
that he loves it.
You're just going to kind of twist them like that. And
To
then
unseal them.
they'll come out because they're, if you try to take them out, they're not going to come out real easy. They're kind of stuck in there, so just twist them, wind in a watch, and then you just pull, they'll pull right out. Those are hot.
They're cooked onto the tortilla. Yeah. That's why it's going to be a little bit of a twisting to twist it out. Yeah. It's going to be okay. They're going to hold together because now they've been cooked on.
Yeah. They're in the shape they're going to be in for the rest of their natural little lives.
For the next 30 seconds before it goes down to your gullet. What do you call it? Gullet.
All right. Now I will cut these on a bias.
I'll get you a serrated, Daddy.
I got it, baby.
Do you have a cutting board?
Oh yeah, might as well.
I got you.
I didn't have to even take them off there, did I?
Why, Dad?
I didn't need to take them off the grid because we're gonna get that anyway.
There you go.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, they could have stayed on that.
Yeah. You just take them.
Optional, but it's very attractive.
There you go.
Hold on.
There, guys and gals. This is if you're making them, this is what they should be doing for you.
This is a little. Go ahead and do a couple.
Right.
Yeah, we can just how you can arrange it. If your platter's larger, put your sauce in the middle. If you're gonna, let's just say you're taking them out to your man because you know it's his favorite. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is optional. You can put them just on a plate. You don't have to do this, Joe, or do them inward. That looks cute. And set it with your dipping sauce. Again, if you have a large plate, you would just line them up. You know, like.
Yeah, just put them all around the whole plate. And put your little dish in the middle.
You know, like it. No matter what size your plate is, line them up around the outside. Put your dish in the middle. You know, its appearance. You want to, if after you work that hard for the food, you know what I mean, go through a couple extra steps to elevate the appearance that you're serving them to people.
Eat with your eyes first.
Yeah, and you want people to be impressed. I mean, cook to impress. That's the whole reason you sweated it out.
You want me to do some more? No?
Come on, Daddy.
All right. You can't take my stuff away.
Ay, cabrón. Could you do it at any more of an angle? Because I think that you're almost trying to get him at a completely.
You want me to less?
I'm just kidding, babe. Ow, my finger.
You're serve you right.
Ay, cabrón. Who says that to his baby girl?
There you go.
Oh, I like that. And then watch, guys. If you want to put it on top of them, you know, set it up any way you want.
Just like so.
Put some celery sticks or whatever there. Yeah. Or you can do it.
How would everybody do? Did anybody make them?
Anybody make them? Sweet. If you didn't, and you're going to do it later, sweet. Yeah, whatever you did is fine.
So
there you go, guys.
Let's do a tank because these are fantastic. What?
We're going to take a picture.
What?
I love it when you do that. What?
You didn't drink your cayenne?
I did, cabrón. I did. Okay.
So everybody take a sip.
Thank you, Mama.
The liver libation you have.
Let's take a picture.
Celebrate because we just did it.
We did it. Y'all did it. We all did it as a group. Together. I'm proud of my food, you guys. I would use my thumbnail every time had I have
never had these from if making them yourself, you are going to love them.
If you've never had one, say hello.
Say hello to goodness.
Yes.
There you go. That's a beautiful picture.
That little hole. Perfect, guys. Let's tink.
Let's do the tank.
Get the hell out of here. Just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding. I don't mean to talk to you guys like that.
All right, here we go. We're going to tank it. Tank.
Tinky dinky 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 dinka dink.
All right, pick one.
Okay, they look so good. Yes, they so good. Take a picture. Blah, blah, blah. Really phenomenal. You guys are gonna do it too. I don't even want to hear how mine look. I want to know how yours look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully you kind of cooked along with me right now.
Yes.
And
Let's
then you
tink.
can tink your own.
Here we go.
Look at here's the dip. Yeah.
You gonna put that down,
Sure.
and then you can have your
Oh, my dip.
that.
That's your dip.
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
Ready?
Dip it. Oh
Hoofa.
yeah.
Tink.
Tink. Look at this. The color of that's so nice too.
Look at how nice that looks.
The
Golden.
golden brown of that, and then the green of this is really a nice look.
Yes, Milton. I read that, Mama. You're
Yeah.
tinking with us.
All right.
Tink.
Okay. Tink. All right. Let's
Tink.
put them up so they can.
Me personally, I would scoop it up
I
because
do.
this dip is good.
All right.
Tink.
Tink again.
Wait, I need a drink.
You got a drink right there. You can have a sip of
Right.
it.
Okay. It's good enough.
Ready? Go. Mm.
Don't make them.
Yeah, you don't want to make these.
Mmm.
That's good, man.
That's stupida good. Mmm.
Oh my god. You know it's so good. I forget how good this
Done.
is. Better than a restaurant. Right there.
Milton, I'm telling you, once you know how to make them, you'll make them always.
And you can make them with spring roll wrappers, same way. Roll them up the same way. And then just cornstarch the edge, roll them up so they stick together. And it's a little more, it's really thin and crispy when you go to deep fry it. And it doesn't take very long at all to deep fry those either. But these are
that tortilla.
scrum delicious, baby.
Mmm.
Very good.
Get the hell out of here.
This dipping sauce, when you make this dipping sauce, it's perfect for these, man. Perfect for them.
Mm-hmm.
I've had them with, excuse me. At a restaurant, they had these, and they had a sweeter, it was a kind of a red sauce, but it was sweet. And it's like, it doesn't go. You need the avocado.
And once you make them, and then you go to a restaurant and you're soggy, they're not fresh, and you just paid $14.99 for 6 of them, 6 halves, which means there were 3. They used 3 tortillas, and they're not even fresh. Hell no.
They can make some good ones, but these are damn.
I love you, Mom. Good night.
Good.
All right, get out of here, you guys.
Oh my god.
I love you. Share us. Hit the like on your way out. Be blessed, everyone. Thank you for being in here for the cook along. Tomorrow we got a surprise. This weekend we're doing. What is our occasion?
Gumbo.
We're doing gumbo.
We're doing gumbo.
We're making jambalaya.
We're making jambalaya. Well, we're making gumbo too.
We're
not.
We're making tortas. This weekend we're doing. We got the stuff for it. They were both gonna be Cajun.
Gumbo. We got everything. Hopefully it's the right stuff because we got everything for gumbo.
Making jambalaya. Ooh, I got it, Mama. Son. I'm gonna get them and I'm gonna show you Milton. Milton made them with us.
Right on.
You guys were making jambalaya and gumbo this weekend. Fettuccine. What is it?
Gumbo.
Fettuccine. Jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Copycat Cheesecake Factory.
And then we're making the gumbo.
Style of jambalaya. They don't use rice. They use fettuccine noodles, and it's really, really good. You'll enjoy that one. But this stuff's the bomb.
You guys, I'm waiting for the pictures to come in, Milton. I'm sorry.
That was a great picture, Milton. Looks all fancy. So,
and she did a very nice job.
That's good. They look great.
We are going to do jambalaya gumbo. We're going to make tortas this week.
They look.
In the next couple of days, we're going to make tortas. Yes, carne asada torta. We got the bolillo, which is the bread. We're doing the beans, all of it. We're doing the torta. Babe, how am I losing my brain? All of the things we got.
Par for the course.
The couple of the things that we have already scheduled this week we are not gonna do because we kind of changed our mind while we were at the store. But we are gonna do gumbo, jambalaya, and a torta. Friday is a torta, then Saturday gumbo, and Sunday jambalaya. I love you guys. Hit the like if you
I'm thinking
could.
Milltown because she did such a great job.
She did. I'm trying to share it with everybody.
Yeah, share it. Can you?
I said send it here, and here we go.
There it is. We're sharing it. Oh,
Tell me that this is not my girl.
damn.
This is Milltown's. She did fab.
Yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Look at that.
Stop.
Perfection.
Milltown.
That
Congrats.
looks good. Good job. Hell yeah. Good job. That looks great.
Compliments to the chef Milltown.
Absolutely. How they taste, girl? How they taste? They tasting good?
Milltown, how are they?
And hopefully I
Good night,
didn't go too
Wispy.
fast, too slow for you while I was teaching you too. Or showing you how to do
I
it.
love you guys.
But hopefully
They
they're
look
good.
Milltown. They're so yummy, and the
yummy.
ranch is everything.
Yes.
Now you can make them for any friends that
Now
love
you
them.
know.
You know the
Now
secret.
you know.
Why pay $14.99? Why pay $14.99? You can make a whole pan of them,
Hell yeah.
and they'll be all
job,
on your
Tink.
table.
That Tink's for you.
That Tink's for Milltown. This is for Milltown.
Tink.
Milltown, this is for you.
Tink. There you go.
Good deal,
Celebration.
Mama. Celebration, Tink.
Hell yeah.
I love you guys. Be blessed.
Hell
Share
yeah.
it, like, turn your.
I'm stoked just because she did it.
Hey,
And somebody
mystery.
did it. It's awesome.
Turn your notifications on, guys. We got to figure out what we're making next month. We might do one a week. For right now, we're doing one a month. But if everybody wants to do it once a week, we can always set a Wednesday night for a live. So
Put it on.
I love you.
I took it off when I was cramping over there going, oh, Jesus. Jesus.
You guys let us know what you want to do. Otherwise, hit the like, share it, and make sure your notifications are on. Make sure you're
And
subscribed.
congratulations to Milltown.
Milltown.
Hats off to you. That was awesome.
It is a very
cooked with
difficult.
us.
It's a very difficult one.
And
I
tell
don't
me
even like doing
did I
it.
go too fast? Did I go too slow?
Mm-hmm.
You know, was it okay? Did you enjoy, kind of cooking with us?
What's done?
Just let us know. What?
Come on.
You got treats for him? I'll give him some carrots.
Daddy's got you.
We got carrots.
Here we go.
Where are they? Where are they, girl? There they are. Carrots. You love carrots. You guys love carrots. Okay, come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Carrots. Okay, sit down. Good girl. There's yours. There's yours. A couple more. They love them. They're carrot nuts, man.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. It's like no doggy treats for you, man. Carrots all the way. Because they're good little girls. When they're supposed to be, right?
All right, guys, we love you. Please don't forget to hit the like on your way out.
Yep.
Make sure you're subbed up. If you're able to bless us, Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I don't know what the other one is. I love the cook-alongs too.
I hope you guys really enjoyed that.
We'd love to be blessed. It'd be a blessing to bless us. But please, if nothing else, hit the like. Make sure you're subbed up. Share it out. Make sure someone can see a great recipe.
Yeah, let us know if we went too fast for you.
Yeah.
If I need to slow it down, just kind of chill out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to get into what I'm doing, and I kind of lose track of what I'm doing,
The dip is so good.
which is trying
Even
to
if
teach
it's
somebody,
just a tortilla and there's
show
no
them what to
chicken
do.
in it, the tortilla with the dip is so good.
And if you run out of tortillas and you just have stuff left over, big old spoonful of that stuff don't hurt nobody, man. It's so good.
Joe did great.
Oh, thanks.
We love you guys. Be blessed, y'all.
All right, I look forward to more. I love that. It's exciting for me.
It is. I love it.
Cool.
Aw, Milltown, thank you, Mama.
Aw.
Thank you for the blessing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
Thank
didn't
you.
have to do that.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Any bit you guys bless us, trust me, it goes towards.
She took the one I wanted.
It goes towards. Honestly, it goes towards our groceries.
I got a fatty though.
So thank you guys. I love you. Oh, bacon. Thank you, Whiskey.
Bacon, bacon, bacon. We forgot the bacon. I'm so, like, I'm pumped up about it.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon, bacon, bacon. Good job, guys.
I love that you guys are learning something.
It's so good.
Right?
I don't know.
Just that they're learning.
Bacon. It's bacon. You guys love that commercial.
Even if it's just a dish, you guys, it's more than she was doing last week, last month. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not doing if you're doing something that you didn't even do a month ago, then you learned something. Maybe you conquered the wrapping it. Maybe you conquered the jalapeno, pickled jalapeno, the pickled what are they called? Pickled onions. Even if it's one thing, you're more than it was 2 months ago.
A lot of people that won't do it or can't do it.
A lot of people don't even attempt it.
Yeah, they don't attempt it. A lot of people don't attempt a lot of this.
Thank you for the blessing. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys be blessed. Have a good night. And I love that you guys want to learn. That makes us excited.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. All
right, bye guys.
It's better because it's like you're like talking to somebody and like cooking with them inside the kitchen rather than just going, this is how you do this is how you do that. Let's have a good time. But when you're like, it feels more personal.
When someone's going, hey, what do I do now?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Right.
And at any time you can stop us and go, hey, hold on, whoa. I haven't got my stuff ready together.
That is our whole purpose.
That's it.
We want you guys, instead of there's 30 people or 20 people, you guys say, hey, wait a minute. Can you show me that again? Show me how you wrap that again. Wait a minute. How did you test it? How did you test the chicken? How do you know it's
Absolutely,
done?
man. That's the
whole purpose of the cook along is that you feel confident
when
you're doing it on your own. Let's say next month you're going to make it, or next week you're going to make them.
The tortillas just good.
I know. That's what I said.
It's just so good like that.
If you make them this weekend, feel confident. You just made them and they turned out great.
Yeah.
All right. We love you guys. I know.
We just want you to be able to feed the world.
I'm excited to roll them. Oh, Allie, I love that you're excited to roll them.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking when you're not used to it, but
put yourself under pressure. It's just a freaking tortilla.
Right.
Try it again.
And just be careful with the oil, of course.
Now, if it's your last tortilla.
Be careful with the oil. Keep them tight, but just be careful with the oil so you don't burn anything, burn yourself.
Yeah. Gosh, you guys tell me how sweaty I am. Okay. I need photos. I'll send photos. Yes, Allie, please.
Oh, she made them too?
She's going to
make them. Are you going to make them? Awesome.
Bye, guys.
We will put them on. We'll show everybody.
We love you. Thank you, Milltown, for making them with us, guys. Yeah. Everybody for being in here. Thank you for taking the time out to come in, cook with us, show us, showing us love. We're appreciative of that.
It's all about the love, man.
It's all about the love. Bye, guys.
See you guys.